Focus, there we are. Castillo di San Marco. The Star Fort, this is where we are, and we're going to go and check it out. What does it say? Built.
Oh, I think I read somewhere it said 1565.
1565, they say. So, looks like a bit of this is still under the ground, right? Let's go check it out. Alright, this is it. This is the Star Fort. And this is the moat. Right on the ocean. Of course, surrounded by water and cannons. Cannons, it was built for war people. Is that what it is? Egrets. Mini storks. What are they doing? Playing chasing.
He's chasing her, maybe.
Yeah.
Because he's got his bonnet all fluffed up like he's trying to look pretty or handsome.
Oh, okay, yeah, his head is all fluffy, yeah. Alright, so built out of bricks by the look of it, stones of some kind. Are they supposed to be mortar joints there? I don't know. You can see they've done a bit of bogging up.
I don't know how you would join shell rock.
Yeah, it doesn't look...
The coquina is so rough, I don't know what you'd put in between.
There's a bit of stuff there, but I'm not sure if that's original. But most of it, yeah, it looks like it's almost not mortared. You can just see the repair work. But who knows? And this is all built out of coral stone, yeah?
It's crushed shell rock.
Crushed shell rock.
Coquina, as they call it. Yes.
So are these poured? They're not huge. Conceivably transportable, but a lot of them. Oh my gosh. Let's go. What's here? Oh, stairs. Alright, so this is a raven we're standing on, like one of these pointy bits from the Star Forts. Little view out deck. Because this is what you'd build if you were building a fort, right? You'd have the big wall there with all your cannons, and then you'd just build this little bit out that's lower that, for, I don't know. Well, I do know, it's to deflect the cannonballs. Remember, that's why it's in a pointy shape. But no, I don't think this was built for war somehow. Oh, is that a big hole in the wall over there? Check that out. Look, looks like there's a big hole. Alright, let's go see the fort. Alright, we're on the bridge. Going in. Looks like that's been scrubbed, whatever that was.
They had a recast of it on the stairs over there, of the coat of arms. Is that what you're looking at?
Oh, yeah.
Is
that what that is?
They had a better version. Right, turn around, you can see it.
Oh, okay, so that's the... They've cast it up there.
Oh, yeah, there was writing under this one, but I can't...
I wonder if it was the same.
And it's half missing, so I can't read it.
Alright, this is, I doubt this is original. So they've just built this in to make it look like a drawbridge, who knows. But let's see how thick this wall is. Pretty thick. Alright, but the arched roof as normal. Right. Oh, and the big gates. See some of the blockwork there. Can we see what's in here? Ooh. A big bed.
Just bumped up together.
Yeah, man, look at this, like multi-beds. Sleep next to each other. And this fireplace, but I mean, look at that, it looks like that's a retrofit. You can see that the seam there, so is that original? I don't know.
Yeah, hard to say.
Isn't it? It's a big fireplace though. And again, got these curved ceilings that we see everywhere. So if you're going to build a ceiling, do it the hard way, that's what I say. And another room. Very cool. This is a bit about it. Juan O'Donovan.
Prison cell over there.
Ah,
Can't see her.
the brig.
Yes.
Oh no, that's on a ship, isn't it? Is that right? Apparently this is a prison cell. Yeah, you can see pretty big blocks up there in the ceiling. Looks like there's a bit where something there. Right there. Alright, here's the cannon. So you can see there's cannon balls over there, some little piles of them. So this is reading the canon. It sounds like something Catholic people do, doesn't it? So these are all the bits. It's got scrolls and basically I think that's, it's not showing how it works, it's just showing all the emblems on it.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much.
Find the provenance of a cannon by looking at the artwork on it.
Ah.
Where it came from, who made it.
Here's the back end. This is, I guess, where you light the fuse. Coat of arms, of course the balls. This is how you carry it. Now this thing must weigh, I mean this is what, it looks like brass maybe? I don't think it's iron. Bronze maybe, or something like that. So this thing must be a couple of ton at least. And it's just got carry handles. I kind of feel bad. There's all these hardcore historians here and I'm just laughing at everything. And they've plugged up the end.
Yeah, I wanted to feel inside to see how smooth it was. But I guess everybody did. So well, probably birds would have moved.
Yeah. Must clean it a lot. There's all these holes in the wall. I don't know what from. Cannonballs, no doubt. Cannonballs. But then we have this. This looks like metal. Quite interesting. Yep, definitely feels like metal. Iron. It's quite warm in here, isn't it? Yeah, up here too, we've got these plugged in holes. See one there, and there's one up there. Interesting. Again, these beams. There's been another floor in here at some point. But these rooms are all pretty much the same. Right, this is just like a little chapel room. I think where they run the videos if you do tours. Don't know what's behind the wall there, but you can see this wall. They've come along at some point and they've filled in the gaps with little stones. No, so this has been, looks like it's just been renovated and fixed up for a long time. Looks like someone got up there and scribbled their name in the wall. BN. Where is it? So this is all the stuff they had from the Spanish occupation. Ah, yes. The cannon loaders and cleaners. Of course. Here's the gunpowder barrels. Bit of food. A rocking horse, I think. I don't know. Supplies. Don't know how much of this is actually original. It doesn't look that original to me. They've even got some firewood in. So this is the stores room, and just random bits of brick. And I think what they are is, again, it looks like there was beams in here originally. So there may have been like a second floor retrofitted at some time, and they've just blocked up the holes with bricks. They look like old world bricks, so they're very skinny, aren't they? Who knows? At least it's all open, you can go wherever you want. Oh, look at that doorway over there.
Yeah.
Cannons. Alright, soldiers throughout time. These dudes, they just stood in a field and shot at each other until someone died, apparently. Oh, and here we know, this is the deal. So this is a cannon, and it's cracked in half, and we see this so often with cannons. And I mean, it almost looks like pig iron, like it's just either that or it's extremely old. It's just divoted and like everywhere, even up here. You can kind of see the lines that used to be there, and it's just all weathered away. So they say this is from 1702. And here we have a cannon, another one. So these are the ones you can wheel around, right? This is probably 2 feet, if that long. Little cannonballs. And here's an action shot. Fire the cannons. And I mean, do they want us to think that they could actually shoot ships with these things? Because a cannon, you have to shoot it. Then you have like this dude who tells you where to target, to go left, right, further, shorter. And ships are moving. That'll be a hard job. But clearly it happened. And this is Francisco Menendez, 1705 to 1770. Slaves captured him in Africa and sold him to a planter in South Carolina. He escaped to St. Augustine in 1771 after hearing that Spain offered freedom to runaways who became Catholics. He became a captain in the militia, commanded the first free black settlement in North America. So was he here already? What do you reckon? He's looking pretty good in that suit.
Take the water out twice a day.
So here guys, this is how they built this. Are you ready? There, that's how they carried all the blocks. I think that's what they're saying. I don't know. I think they're going to say that's for like. Are they going to say that's for carrying a cannon? Because that does not look strong enough. It's pretty skinny. Put a cannon on that, it would just disintegrate. It's definitely not made strong. George Brown. George Brown. Good American name. This is just all what they're doing here. And again, there's some more retrofitting. You can see this is a doorway, and there's sort of, these blocks look like they've been put in later. Whoa. All right, starting to smell a bit more mouldy in here, a bit more dank. Again, look at the roof. It looks like they've restored the whole ceiling, maybe. I don't know. You definitely see lines from the old to something newer. Pretty cool. A hand cannon.
Yeah, no.
No, can't budget.
No.
And what's that? 1.5 feet, maybe 2 feet. And it's too heavy to even budge. So that would probably even collapse that trolley that we saw outside. Oh, these things are heavy, man. Oh, is this the guy who designed it? Look, the architect and his in-depth plan of how to build this. Is that what they're saying? Spanish authorities sent military engineer, yes. Ignatius
this was his
Dazo.
plan, apparently.
Yep, it was his plan to build a masonry fort at St. Augustine. So this is the man and this is the plan. That's all you need, guys, just a floor plan. And you can build something like this. And here's like a slotted doorway. This one, it's sort of, can you see that? Like it goes back and then there's even like this cutout. So it's like it's a, I don't know, some kind of storehouse. It's original because it's got its own ceiling. But the ceiling is arched from side to side. They're saying it's the powder room in case the gun barrel, you know, the gunpowder explodes. You'd probably want it in the centre of the fort. I don't know this, I don't know, right? Definitely retrofitting, but there's a little tunnel. Should we go see what's in there? I'll have to go through.
Let me know if it's worth it.
Oh yeah, it's just another little room.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so this is another little, very short room, and the floor actually looks different in here too. So this might be half a room, right? This might be where you used to go down. Like even this, you can see the doorway. It's a proper doorway. They've put the bit of wood in, not very well. But yeah, I'd say this, like this is only just above my head. This is probably, you know, 10 feet tall maybe. But yeah, it looks like it should be a bit deeper. Back through the cave. Okay, I'm back through the cave. I just want to show even here. You can see the floor changes. So has that been filled in? Like, was that a stairway going down? Because that's kind of what it feels like. This is supposed to be the toilet. So I guess they're saying there was a hole in there, but where's the floor? On that doorway over there, you can see it's a very, you know, traditional Tartarian type door, right? And I guess, so here it says, the tidal toilet. So also they are saying that it goes deeper than we can see. They're giving us that at least. The colonial restroom had twice daily natural flushing system. Incoming tides filled the pit with seawater and outgoing tides floated. Oh my gosh, so what are you doing? Like going in ankle deep into everyone's stuff until the tide comes out? That's a bit gross. So there you go, Kelly. There were toilets in Tartaria.
Well, it was a pretty deep pit, so hopefully...
Oh, so the tide only came in under... Oh, I see. Okay,
Yeah.
Okay, we've got a tunnel here. Came up, you poop down.
So just like
and
a
it
pit
flushes
toilet,
out.
but that flushes.
It flushes. You can see this is the top of the stairs, so this is just a little... Again, not a very usable room, but it looks sand floor. So it looks like that might go deeper. And there's a big hole there. Oh, a bit of red brick. Where is it there? Red brick. So I don't know if that's original. They're pretty skinny, aren't they? Pretty skinny bricks. There's red brick all along here. Alright, we are on the top. We have conquered the fort, and there's a ravelin down there. Right on the water. That's some kind of, it looks like a massive pizza oven, but it could be the top of something else as well, right? Who knows? Got some red brick in it. We're right on the coast. And this thing's wide, man. It's quite a big area up here. Got some chimney tops coming up. As you can see,
there's the Presbyterian Church.
Oh yeah, look out into the background here. Oh, hang on, hello.
The Flagler Memorial Presbyterian. And then the Flagler College right there.
Flagler College. There's quite a tall tower over there. And the one over here is quite small.
Oh, yeah, I think that's the main point, because it points out to where you come in
Out
the bay.
there. Yeah.
That one looks out to the opening to the sea, because that one's shorter too.
So who knows what that was used for?
I wanna know how they built that part.
Yeah, exactly right. Right. So the walls of this fort are like straight down into the water. Like we see everywhere, like the man-made walls and the canals, but straight into the ocean. This is a massive inlet. This is the sea, isn't it? The ocean, not a freshwater thing.
Right.
Big inlet. Old World Bridge down there.
Don't know what that's about.
Interesting.
But interesting that there's a little inlet here, and same under what's underwater.
Yeah, so it's showing. You can see in the hills it definitely goes deeper than what we can see. How deep I don't know, because it's right on the ocean's edge.
Kansas.
Alright, this is the last tower. Oh, and it's a tall one. Up there, you can see a dome on the roof.
So you need a ladder to see
What's the point, and why wasn't it built into the wall like everything else in the fort?
Or maybe there was a lantern up there, like it was kind of a
lighthouse or something. Maybe, but whatever was in here was taken out if there was a ladder. But when you see the whole fort, you would think if it was made for that, there'd be a spiral staircase made out of stone.
That would go up.
So who knows? But the domes, why are the domes on top always? And then down straight into the water. You can see the corners. Raveland. And of course more cannons. And even the cannons, look at this. They've had to put them up on a deck because they're not high enough. I mean, come on people, what are you doing here? So, yes, I don't know, I think this story they're telling us is a bit dodgy. Alright, here's another one of these little dome viewing type beam me up Scotty things. Down here you can see the walls everywhere in the grounds. That one going out there is obviously wooden. And over here the same thing. These walls. So I think there's a bit more of this star under the ground. And this mortar here, you can see the side bits are cast iron or bronze or whatever it's made from. And it fits in there quite well.
I still don't know how
so it can move.
Aim. I mean, it's so short. You would not think you'd be able to predict at all where it would end up.
No, I think they're saying it's more just to shoot over the wall and just make random explosions, I guess. But I mean, look, these end bits on this. What are they for? They look like something else sort of fits on, not wheels. I don't know, maybe they had wheels so they could push it both ways, who knows, but it kind of looks like it's part of a bigger machine. There is some numbers in there, but they look like they've been retro added. Number 223, P930. So I don't know, what do you reckon? Mortar carriage, or is it all part of some bigger type of machinery? What's that say? Fectal bar, fecid bar? I don't know.
It's Latin.
It's Latin. Let's have a look.
Peter. Petrus, that's Peter.
Peter someone. I'll have to decipher this, and then down this side we've got some more. I better jump off. I'll get in trouble. Pretty cool. And how are they casting those, right? And then moving them. Crazy. Alright, here's another cannon. Very ornate, yeah, it is very nice. Here's the handles. So someone can pick it up. But this thing, they can cast this with all this ornate stuff on it, looking like this. And what do they put it on? A wooden trolley. So they can't build like a metal, you know, cool trolley. It's just, these are just literally bits of square wood stacked on each other. But when this kicked back, how would you push it forward again? This thing weighs, I don't know, 10 ton or something more? Ridiculous. They got little bits of metal around the wheels and to lock it down, but two different types of tech, right? There's another one. Alright, let's go see what this thing at the end is. Oh, it looks like we can even go into it. Don't know what that is, a drainage hole maybe? Alright, so we're going in. I think this is the beam me up, Scotty. Oh look, that's where you put your feet, I think. And you say, beam me up, Scotty. But basically you can see out there, so... Oh, is that... No, I think that's mortar, not iron, but it looks like this hole's been hacked out at a later date. It's not very squared off. So... Were these holes just put in later so they could see out, or just to make us think that that's what they were doing with this? I don't know. I think it's a beam me up Scotty machine. Got a dome on the top. I didn't. What's it look like in here? Yeah, just a dome. Domes everywhere. There we go, the side of a star fort. Alright, this is the
little
cannons.
ones are mortars, and the middle-sized ones are howitzers, and the big ones are cannons.
Alright, mortars, howitzers and cannons. So those mortars are just, yeah, basically just fire bombs, you know, I guess exploding packages, right? You can see how they all work. Shooting over the moat, just reaching the other side. Maybe they needed bigger cannons, right? Weapons of war. These are other projectiles they used in this cannon, but we were just saying it looks like a lot of these would get stuck. You know, if that spiky thing wasn't perfectly straight, it'd just hit the side of the cannon wall, and the chain would get caught. Bombs, so all in this tiny little cannon. No, they don't really tell us about these. Look at this one's even shorter. Like, I mean, they're all sealed up. You can see how big the ball would have been. You know, pretty large. And this thing, you know, how would you aim that? There's no, you know, like pipes to sort of direct it in any, you know, specific angle, right?
It almost looks like a nozzle, you know, that goes on the end of something.
Yeah, a nozzle for something bigger maybe.
It's like
Good
the
point.
end of a fire hose where you connect it to
and we
the fire
can't,
hydrant.
they've conveniently put a big piece of wood so we can't actually see the bottom of it.
It doesn't look like it opens though.
Who knows, right? And it's got these bits on the side. They tell us there to sit it in the, you know, in the carts, but is that because they're all part of some bigger kind of machine? Who knows? And then a few more here, but half of them are ornate, you know, with these crests and things on them. And all this Medici, or is that Medici? Ooh. Got all this writing and stuff. And then some of them are just plain.
This is December. It's a date.
Ah, December.
It's J8 December.
January 8th, December. So we've got a year.
Barcelona, so it's from Spain.
How'd they get that over on a ship? Imagine a ship full of these, man. They're so heavy.
They wouldn't need any ballast, I guess.
Yeah. And then some of them.
The date is J767.
7J.
Mm-hmm.
J767.
J767.
All right, there we go. J767.
So that would mean that if we're saying J's are ones, this would mean this is 18th of December.
18th of December.
Because it's J8.
What was it? 1767. Oh, there we go. Here's another one. And they do seem to have this little hole that looks like it should be where the fuse would be, but who knows if that's what it's for. I don't know.
This one's from Seville.
And some of them have these retrofitted little numbers on them. Yeah, it's quite warm out here in the Florida sun, tell you what.
Cloud moves aside,
And then we have these ones that are just, they look like they're all like rusted almost and pitted and
well, I think
look like they're very
the other one
old
that was
or
like that
cheap
said it
and
was
made.
buried in the water, so maybe they got covered in barnacles and
So
things.
they found them in the
got all
water.
lucky.
Interesting. There's another short cannon and another one. And there's these viewing blocks all along here. Let's go have a look.
I guess which would make sense because if it was all buildings like that, they're all wooden.
Yeah. So of course there was a fire, guys, in the city. During the nearly 2-month-long siege in 1702, the English failed to conquer the Castillo, but left St. Augustine in ashes. After the siege, the Spanish determined to rebuild their homes and added more defences. Always a fire, right? Always a fire. It's funny, right? You fire a cannon. Ooh. And these are all the houses that got rebuilt, apparently. Alright, here we have one of these big fat cannons. Is that the green man again? This green man is chasing us. He's all over the place down here. And this one is sitting up on, looks like a trolley with no wheels.
Yeah, I don't know what.
You can see how big the entrance is. So these took huge cannonballs.
But it's not long enough. You'd think you would need a longer cannon for a bigger ball, wouldn't you?
Yeah, exactly right. This thing is only, maybe 3 foot long and 1.5, 2 feet wide. So you need a lot of gunpowder and just boom. And how would you aim this thing?
It doesn't open on the back.
Doesn't open on the back, so you shove it all in the front. And maybe his mouth was where you light it. I don't know.
Maybe that's a clue.
Maybe,
Like maybe it is sound or, rather than
good point.
fire.
Yeah, are they trying to tell us that it's about the resonance, right? Out of his mouth. In the beginning there was the word. Ooh. How do I get this back? So there's another one of those little bits there, but it's locked off.
I thought we can go on the big one now.
You're on the big one. The transporter must work in that one still. And this wall, this is quite dilapidated. Caught on fire, of course, yes. Yes. Ruined by fire, but yeah, this one's fallen apart a bit, but the whole fort has got repairs all over it, so it's very old, I would say. There's the moat and the outside wall, right? Going down there.
It's not a very deep moat. I don't think that would deter anyone.
No, exactly. That moat, you could jump in and just walk across it pretty much. So it looks much more like it was, you know, a water source, or they were doing something with it. And these rounded, I'm not sure what they are. You see them everywhere, these sort of rounded
The drawbridge is up.
bits. Said what?
The drawbridge is up.
Oh, is that a drawbridge?
Mm-hmm. You could feel it when we drove over it, the metal section, because it rattles when you drive over it.
Oh, there you go, a drawbridge. And the
Those
bridge.
are pretty common along the inlets and
Wow,
stuff to
man.
let boats through. Because here comes one now, see?
Okay, oh, there's a big tall ship, oh, big masted boat coming. So, how do they do that? Do they radio the bridge and say, I'm coming through,
I
open
think
the...
so.
Yeah, right.
I think they must communicate somehow, yeah.
And there he is, going through. Oops, there. A drawbridge. Nice, never seen one. Oh, there you go. Someone's
there's
letting them
some
know they've gone through.
structure underwater, too, it says, along the seawall there.
Oh, yeah, okay.